Hi, this is a total modified basic Pilates class. I'll use the simplest Pilates modifications that you could possibly use. It's a good one to do when you're sore or you're tired or you just don't feel like you have worked up to a level of a basic class. It's all modification, mellow piano music. Let's start. Put your hands behind your thighs. Straighten up. Look forward. Inhale into those ribs and exhale down. Pulling that belly button to your spine. Going to the length of your arms. And then going all the way down. Keeping your knees bent. Let's breathe into our ribs. Side to side. Up and down, ribs up to the ceiling, down to the floor. And then imagine yourself elongating your spine as you breathe side to side, front to back, up and down. Connecting your mind to your body. Think about where you might have any pain, where you're not relaxing. Go ahead and relax into the breathing. And then when you're ready, arch your back, tailbone down, just very gently, and then tailbone up and putting your back flat into the mat. With the breath, inhale, tailbone down, exhale, tailbone up. Inhale and exhale. And then imagine that you have a bowl of soup on your abdomen and make that bowl of soup level, not letting it spill between your legs because your back is arched too much, not letting it spill on your chest because your back's too flat into the mat. A nice level bowl of soup. Let's breathe in and pull in your belly button at 12 o'clock. At 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, pull in both hip bones. And at 6 o'clock, pull in the muscle going down to the pubic bone. Keep those abs comfortably engaged and pull in that clock. And then we're going to add on one more breath. And pull in at the clock. Side muscles, the back muscles. Squeeze those glutes and pull up that pelvic floor. Tightening that inner corset on your body. Neutral spine. Let's work on our shoulders. Let's reach up to the ceiling. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale. Place those shoulders on the mat. Inhale. Reach. Pulling those shoulder blades apart. Warming up that shoulder girdle. Exhale. Bring your shoulders to the mat. Inhale up. And exhale down. Put your right palm down, followed by your left. Elevation and depression of your shoulders. Let's inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let your fingers slide toward the bottom of your mat as the shoulders go away from the ears. Inhale up, elevation. Exhale, down, depression. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now keeping those shoulders away from your ears. We never wear our shoulders as earrings in Pilates. And let's work on our neck. Let's inhale, chin up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin into the chest. Just warming up that neck. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale, bring it to neutral neck. Nice between, just like you did with tuck and tilt on your pelvis, do it between chin up and chin down. Nice apple underneath your chin. Think about it that way. Neck slightly elongated with a little curve in it. Breathing. Let's warm up that core. Let's inhale. Pull in that clock. Side muscles, back muscles, glute, pelvic floor, as you lift your right leg to tabletop. We're going to do our things in tabletop today and bent knees. It's going to be an easy day. Inhale, and then exhale. Bring it up without wobbling the hips. Now you have them in tabletop. Think about that nice neutral spine still pulling in your clock. And let's just do a little bit of marching. Right toe down and up. Left toe down and up. Keep those hips stable. Right toe down, up. Left toe down, up. Okay, we're going to go into the 100 from tabletop. So you do not have to lift your head and chest. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. You may lift your head and chest if you'd like. Inhale. And on the next exhale, you can just come up to your shoulder blades and apple under your chin. But please feel free to keep your head down on the mat. But this is the position if you want just a little bit of more core work there. But still, if your head is down, you have core work by pulling that clock in and tightening that inner corset. Very easily, we're going to come and bring our knees into our chest. Release that lower back. Pull the belly button to the spine. Feel that lower back and then rock back and forth and circle around. Now let's put our hands out to the side and let your knees fall to the right side, away from the screen. I don't know, I never know how. Just a little bit of a spinal twist there. Inhale, you do not have to go, your knees do not have to go all the way to the side. They can be up here. You don't have to go all the way over if you have spinal rotation issues. You bring it up on the exhale, and then bring it to the other side. Inhale, and exhale. On the next exhale, bring it up to center, and we're going to rock up. Just by rocking, put your hands behind your thighs. We're going to do half roll back, no roll up. Inhale, exhale. This is the modification for the roll up. Pull the belly button in. Coming on back. So inhale straight. Exhale, C curve. One vertebra at a time, coming to the length of your arms. Inhale up. And on the last one, exhale. You can walk your hands down for modification or release, but you're going to go all the way to the mat. And for the modification here, we're going to keep one knee. Let's keep the knee nearest your screen bent for the one leg circles. And you're going to do very small circles, and you're going to bend your knee. You can go straight, but the modification is you can bend your knee. So let's do little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pretend that your leg is a spoon, your hip is a pot. Going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5. And then bringing that knee in. You can extend your other leg long if you'd like to do a little hip flexor stretch. Keeping those shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Relax into that stretch. Place that foot farthest from the screen down, and the extended leg goes up and bent. You're going to go clockwise. 1, 2, little circles, 3, 4, and 5. And then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then bring that knee in. Extend the other leg if you'd like. And breathe. Remember to put your shoulders down. And then you can rock up, or you can walk up your legs. Now we're going to, for a modification for the rolling like a ball, you want to put just your hands behind your thighs, and you can stay right like this. C-curved spine, looking at your belly button, breathing in and out, pulling that belly button to your spine. Or we're going to do 3 rolls back if you want to join. Inhale, exhale, up and balance, staying in that C-curve. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Come on back. We're going to do bent legs for the single leg stretch. So bring your right leg in, and you're just going to grab behind, or right leg on mine, with the leg farthest from the screen. And we're going to take the other leg and extend it, and it can come up to here if you'd like. It can go to 45 or up to here, whatever's most comfortable. Higher angle. So we bring that in. We can lift our head and chest or leave it on the ground. I'm leaving it on the ground for the modification. That's the easiest. So we're going to go back and forth, trying to put that front leg out and bring the other leg back towards your chest. If your chest is lifted, it's towards your cheek. Single leg stretch. Pulling the belly button to the spine, especially if you're on the mat, not chest lifted. Remember to work your core by pulling in that clock, thinking about your obliques, thinking about your back muscles. Not like overly contracted, but gently pulled in. You're working your core, even though your head and chest are not lifted. Let's bring that last leg back. Bring your knees into your chest. For this modification, we take a breath. We do rock and roll in between each ab exercise, just to make it gentler on your body. This is a great one to do if you're sore or you just are tired. This is a great one to do. Okay, the next one is the double leg stretch. And so we're not going to go as far, in the intermediate program, we go out to 45. We're going to go up on, and we're going to leave our head and chest down. You can lift your head and chest if you'd like, but I'm going to leave my head and chest down to demonstrate it that way. So you're going to bring your knees into your chest, exhale all your air, release that lower back, pull that belly button in, and also bring your hands by your ears, take off that imaginary hat, and legs are going to go up, not out, and then bring it in, and exhale your air again. So it's inhale long and thin, Exhale, pull your knees in. And even if that's too hard for your shoulders, you can inhale long and thin and go up here, and exhale, pull your knees in. So you could do it that way too. I'm going to do last one, taking my hat off. Oh, sorry, didn't stay up. Sorry. So you can go. I'm going to turn this way. But you want to, if it's a longer lever, the harder it is. So what we'll do one more. Like that. Okay, rock and roll. Whew. It's already feeling great on my back, just having a break, not doing the harder Pilates, just doing this. So this feels wonderful for me. Okay, for the scissors, a lot of, with the intermediate and the advanced basic, you're grabbing on farther down your leg. Well, we're just going to grab right here on your leg, just right here. So keeping our head just down or lifted, we're going to do the scissors. So extend the other leg. So it's a little bit different. You don't bend your knee as much. So we're going to pull, pull. Still get a little hamstring stretch there. Pull, 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 pull. Pull that belly button in. Pull, 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 pull. Short inhale. Short inhale. Short inhale. And last one. Bring your knees into your chest. Oh, feels so good. I've been doing some hard Pilates lately, so this feels wonderful. So no matter where you are in your Pilates practice, it's always nice to go back to the basics and modify everything. Okay, for the lower lift, we make that triangle underneath our sacrum. It goes right here. Okay, you're going to lay on that triangle. There we go. Bring your knees up. And we're going to bend our knees and do the lower lift. So shorter lever, it's a little bit easier. And we're not going to lift our head and chest, or you can lift your head and chest if you like. Pull your belly button in, but I'm going to leave it down on the mat. So it's inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So as long as your thighs are at 90 degrees, that's great. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, pull the belly button in. You still get a workout with your abs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring those hands from that diamond. And let's just rock and roll. Feels good. Okay, for the crisscross, we're going to have our legs down. So the traditional crisscross are like this. For a modification, you can have your feet totally on the ground. Hands behind, layered behind your head. And we're just going to do a little toward the screen, up and to the other side. So it's back and forth, just a little bit. Gently working, pulling that core in, pulling those abs in and up a little bit. Think about pulling it in and then bringing it up another inch with your above your belly button, and then bring it back. You still got a nice lab workout, a little bit of a oblique workout. Let's rock and roll. And then I wanted to say one thing. You can also do this. Some people have a hard time twisting, so you can just go to the opposite knee like that, just a little lift. I've had people with spinal issues that the rotation is just very difficult for them. Okay, we're done with those fine, fabulous exercises. I forgot to get something. This is the pillow. You can use a block too. Some yoga blocks are harder to sit on, but if you, depending on your size, but this is a modification. You can sit on a pillow, elevate yourself up for the spine stretch forward. You can also bend your knees. So I'm going to do both. I have a notoriously difficult time getting to that. So for the longest time, I bent my knees. Okay, so this is a bent knee, spine stretch forward. See how straight my spine is? So we're forward. We're going to inhale and then exhale. Peel that head off the wall behind you. Feel it in your neck. Going down, feel it in your shoulder blades, between your shoulder blades. One vertebra at a time to your mid-back, reaching forward parallel to the ground. Pull that belly button in, and then coming back, same way you came, one vertebra. Imaginary wall, there's my mid-back. Oop, getting up to between my shoulder blades. Shoulders up. Last thing to come up is the head. Oh, it feels so good on a pillow. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Just going to do this 3 times. Think about opposition. Belly button goes back, arms go forward. Inhale, return. One vertebra at a time. Coming up. Go flex your feet. Don't forget that. And then going back one last time. Reaching forward. Pull that belly button in. Oh, I wasn't doing it. Coming back up. Feels so good. Okay. Remove that pillow. We'll use it for the saw. So we'll have it ready. We're going to do a half roll back. So C-curve your spine. Come on down to the mat. Make the diamond just like you did for the lower lift. Sorry. And put it there. Make sure it's an even platform. Bend your knees. And then come up. You don't have to straighten them. Just make sure your thighs are parallel. And we're just going to squeeze those legs together. Keep them squeezed as we go counterclockwise. Very small circle. Pulling the belly button in. And don't come off the mat. Going the other way. Keeping those hips stable on your platform. And then going counterclockwise. And clockwise. Gentle Pilates. This is great. And then one more. Counterclockwise. And clockwise, sorry. And then knees into your chest. Gently take those out from underneath your sacrum. Rock and roll. Lots of rock and roll today. Massaging your spine. And then rock up or walk up. And we're going to get that pillow again. Bending the knees, flexing the feet just like we did for spine stretch forward. Remember, it's not out like this. It's just a little bit more than hip distance apart. And we're going to do, okay, you could just do this here. Some people have a hard time with this motion. You do not have to do this. But I do a little prep for this. So you're going to take your hands and put them on your shoulders. And we're just going to inhale, lift it up, and then don't lift your shoulders. Keep your shoulders down. That's why your hands are there. So you're going to lift yourself up, taking your ribs off those hips, pulling the belly button in the whole time. And then turning. Keeping up, then coming up. And then turning. And then just put that shoulder down just a little bit. Inhale up. twist, and then put that shoulder down just a little bit. You're getting a workout. Pull the belly button in, twist, and lower down. You can go to your toe, opposite toe if you'd like, but this is just fine. I'm going to just do one to the opposite toe. We twist. Bend your knees as much as you need to get to that opposite toe. 3 breaths down. So it's inhale up, twist, exhale, exhale, exhale. In some ways, doing this cue, it makes it even harder because you're really thinking about lifting your ribs up. So do that. You don't have to go to your toe if you don't want to. This is modified Pilates. You're still going to get a great workout. Okay, let's bring the pillow out of the way. And we're going to do the swan prep. So rolling on over to your stomach and gluing your forehead and your layered hands together. And for a modification for the swan, you don't have to have your feet totally together. You can have it, if you need more stability for your hips, go to hip distance apart with your feet. You can also hug the midline, but that's a modification, going to your hip distance. So I want you to glue it and don't go away from it. So we're going to come, inhale, big inhale, and as you exhale, pull your belly button in and let those hips fall into the mat. So keep that position. We're going to inhale again. And then exhale on the extension, coming up just a little bit, 4 inches, 5 inches, even 2. And then inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, pull the belly button in, exhale up, inhale down, and exhale up, whoop, and down. And then coming up, arms parallel. Now we put our feet together. And then just let that lower back sink into the mat. Pulling the belly button off the mat, don't let it touch, letting your hip crease touch. Shoulders down and in their pockets like shoulder blades. And then kick, 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 kick. Keep the hips down. Kick, 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 and kick, kick. And that's all we have for the back exercises for the basic 18. So let's come back into a shell stretch. Breathe into the ribs. Let the body relax. Pull the belly button in. Feel the low back relax as you pull that belly button in. And then come on up. For the basic program, we just do 3, not 4, side kick exercises. So let's come to the back of your mat. I have an extra wide mat, so I'm not at the very back, okay? Let's pipe our feet, okay? Now for a modification, bring that kickstand in front of you to give you support. You can also, if you have neck issues, put your head down on your arm. Let your arm be your pillow. Whatever works, bring it to hip height. We're just going to do 6. Kick, kick, and slowly back. Kick, kick, slowly back. 2. Kick, kick, slowly back. 3. Oh, stretch it out. Kick, kick, slowly back. 4. Kick, kick, slowly back. 5. And last one. kick, kick, slowly back, 6. And then put those heels together, 5 forward, striking the match of the heel, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, inner leg, just 5 up and down. So bring that heel up to mid-thigh. Point your toe and just up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it for that side. Other side. Remember, you can have your head down, using your arm as a pillow, or prop your head up. Pike your feet. Kickstand your hand. Bring it up. Flex that foot. Kick, kick, and back. That's 1. Flex that foot. Feel the hamstring stretch. Kick, kick. That's 2. Kick, kick. That's 3. Kick, kick. That's 4. Kick, kick. That's 5. Kick, kick. That's 6. Strike those heels together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then inner thigh. Bring that heel up, and lower leg goes up and down. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's all. Boy, that feels good. So we're going to do an SI joint stretch. Nice stretch for after doing those. Okay, first we're going to do the figure 4. So bring your right ankle up to your left knee. Lift that left thigh and rock back and forth. Left foot off the mat. Just rock back and forth. Massage your spine. Let your shoulders down. And then go out, if you'd like, out the left side. Let that knee be out of the hip plane. Ooh, feels good. Okay. And then bring it down and switch, doing the same thing on the other side. And lift and rock back and forth. And then let that other knee go outside of the hip plane. So this is the knee that's going outside of the hip plane. And bring it back. And then bring your feet down. We're going to do the stretch where we do SI joint stretch. So bring your hands into the goal post position, your arms 90 degrees at your elbows. Put your right ankle on your left knee, and then just let it fall to the right side. Trying, if you can, keeping the left shoulder down and breathing, resting into the stretch. On your next inhale, bring it up. On your next exhale, let the left thigh fall to the ground. So different stretch on the other side. Try to keep the opposite shoulder down and breathe. On your next exhale, come on up to center. And then your right thigh falls to the ground. on top of the right knee. And you're going to go to the left. The left thigh. Come up to center, and then let the right thigh fall to the ground. Different stretch. Bring it up to center, and then let that left thigh fall to the ground again. Exhale up to center. Put your feet flat on the floor. Bring your palms down or next to your hips. And then let your feet slide toward the bottom of your mat. We're going to do the teaser. So glue those legs, upper thighs, upper leg together. Palms on the mat. Extend just from the knee. And make it lower if it's hard. We're going to do a roll up. Just our upper body is going to roll up. We're going to reach toward our toe. And then we're going to come down. So it's inhale, prepare. Exhale, up and reach. Inhale, down. Exhale, up and reach. Inhale, down. And then other side, other leg. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Pulling that belly button in, pulling your core. See how much harder it is when you do that? Exhale, down. Bring your knees into your chest and rock and roll. We're almost done. Massaging your spine. And then rolling over onto your stomach for the front support. We're going to come up. Knees are hip width, arms are shoulder width. Let's do 2 spinal suppleness exercises, or 2 reps. Tailbone up, crown the head up. And then other side, crown the head down, tailbone down. Stretch it out. Inhale up. Exhale down. So from this position, or you can come down onto your forearms if you have wrist problems. We're going to do a modified plank or just a short plank from this position. So bring your right leg back, followed by your left. Sink into that. See my straight line from the crown of my head to my heels. Breathe in twice and out twice. And then left knee down, followed by right. And then we're going to put the left leg out, right leg out, and 2 more breaths. Pull it all in, pull that inner corset in on the exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then right knee comes in, left knee comes in. Go into a H.E.A.L stretch. Walking those hands forward. Oh, breathing into the ribs, then pulling the belly button to the spine. Releasing the lower back. Coming up to a crisscross position. Oh, the sun came out while it was really gloomy when we started, and the sun is out now. That's what happens when we exercise. Sometimes we don't want to do it. We go into it and think, oh, I feel so much better. So let's roll our shoulders back. Let's open up our chest. Look up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hands forward, stretching out that upper back. Coming up one vertebra at a time. Roll those shoulders back again. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twisting, bringing that hand behind you. Breathe in and out. Shoulders down. Doesn't it feel so good? Inhale and exhale to the other side. Don't forget to breathe. One last big inhale. Exhale. You can be done if you'd like, or you can just join me for a little exercise called H.E.A.L. And I'm going to turn off the music. So this is an exercise from a book called Hardwiring Happiness. And the acronym is H.E.A.L. Have an experience or remember having an experience. E, enrich that experience. Absorb that experience. And link that experience to a negative one. So I want you to think in the last 24 hours, what has been the most wonderful experience you've had, the one that has given you life. For me, just an example, it was talking to my friend from Flagstaff, Arizona for an hour through Zoom yesterday. That was so life-giving for me. It was just like filled my cup. But I had a negative experience. I was in a group meeting and I said something and it fell like a lead balloon. No response. I like responses that are positive. So I introduced in another Zoom meeting, 2 Zoom meetings, 2 different results. And it was kind of negative, because no one responded when I said something. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on that positive experience. So you can close your eyes and let's breathe. And go back to the memory of that positive experience. Have that experience all over in your mind. Now enrich that experience by thinking about how you felt in your heart, what kind of sensations you had in your body from it. Picture the experience in your mind and then just enrich it with your senses. See it, hear it, taste it, touch it. Now go beyond it, absorb it. Just think about it just coming into your own body, that wonderful positive experience. Absorb it even more. And now link it to that non-life-giving experience, the one that was kind of deadening to you. Think about that deadening experience. And now go back to the good, consoling experience, the one that brought light into your day and was life-giving. Go back to that enrichment and the absorption of that experience. So the theory is, and has been proven by science, that our brains are Velcro for the bad and Teflon for the good. So this experience, or this exercise I just did with you, helps you look at the bad experience and link it. So in your brain is now, that bad experience is now linked to that positive one that you enriched and absorbed. I have been doing this now for about 2 months, and the results have been phenomenal. It's about being intentional about our life-giving experiences in our whole body, experiencing those. And the negative experiences aren't Velcro anymore. They slip away like Teflon. It doesn't mean that we don't experience how we felt in them, but we always link it to something that was life-giving. So have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Remember, I should say, this modified Pilates is great to do if you just need a rest and healing day. Bye.